and welcome. Good morning. It is Thursday here at Beehive Quilt Shop. Katie got us started this morning, and we are just, it's been a bit of a weird week for us. I don't know if it's been a weird week for you, but we've got kids that are sick in town. There's the snow day. It's got all kinds of stuff. My household is now pretty much all good to go, which is exciting, that we're all healthy at the same time. But my goodness, it's been special. It is what is it? The wind chill here in Kansas, because I like to give a weather report, even though I literally pay attention to the weather probably the least amount of anybody on our team. But anyway, it feels like -2 to -20 here in Kansas. So that is the current temperature climate we're experiencing. But it is cold. I'm sure Kip snow blowed off our front sidewalk again from the door. Very grateful for Kip and his snow blowing skills. Because you know what? Just like in quilting, it pays to have the right tools. When it snows, one would like to have a friend that has a snowblower. And we luckily fall into that category. So I kind of have a bit of a teaser on there. So I'm going to say it several times in this Facebook Live. But I put in there, we have big, big plans in October, which is very true. Because technically there is also the Central Kansas Quilt Shop Hop, which is a great shop hop that's amongst 8 of our shops here in this area. And it's really fun. We are working on the theme. Things are happening. It's very exciting. But the other big thing that's going to happen in October, and Marla's like Rapunzel right now, and she has good hair like Rapunzel as well. Not quite as long enough to go over the balcony, but we have a big, big announcement. So Marla Wedman, who is our kit cutter and extraordinaire, has had this vision. And we are making it happen. And by we, I mean they are making it happen. But we are going to have a bus tour to the International Quilt Festival this year. Woo! Oh, there's Dana as well. They're up there. They can come down, just like Rapunzel. And Dan even has blonde hair. Marla has great hair, Anyway, they could be down here. But we are going on a bus trip. So Beehive Quilt Shop is sponsoring a bus tour to go down to the International Quilt Festival. The International Quilt Festival is held in Houston, Texas every year. It is the largest event that Houston hosts. It beats are they the Houston A's? Anyway, it beats all of the big sports things. It's just the #1 event is the International Quilt Festival. And so and here comes Mom. Woo! She's got her party shirt on, which is her red bee shirt. She doesn't really have a party shirt, but anyway.
I just had a lovely
it just sounded
breakfast.
fun.
They
That's wonderful.
Egg, sausage.
If you don't know,
guacamole. It's
Mom
very
lives
delicious.
above the store, and she has since the store has basically existed.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. One day they'll move out to the country, but anyway, they keep living here in town.
But we have a little farm just right outside of town, which is lovely.
It's very cute. It's not cute. Dad would probably feel upset if I called his farm cute. I take that back. Anyway, it's a very nice piece of agriculture.
Well, and we raise pollinators, so we have beautiful flowers all summer.
Yes.
40 acres, so it's really cool.
Yeah.
It just looks like a park. It's really fun.
Oh, now that was a good compliment. It looks like a park.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I just told them, Mom, that the International Quilt Festival bus tour is happening.
Yes,
So
I'm excited. That's going to be fun.
It is. And you know what? This is the perfect time to launch it because guess what? Someone is a Valentine's Day treat.
Yeah.
So whether
So you've got my perfect gift.
Yes, the perfect gift.
I've already helped
The perfect gift is a trip. Because you know what? This is the best part about giving someone a gift of an experience is that they get to look forward to it all, whatever that anticipation time is. So you get to think about if you give this gift to yourself, if your spouse, if your sister. We've already had a best friend give it to someone else. But anyway, whatever your thing is just this is a wonderful experience because that you and that person or just you get to look forward to this all year till October. So you probably want to know important things like how do I do this and where is it? So October 8th through the 12th is the dates of this extravaganza. We are leaving here, Wellington, Kansas, at 7:30 a.m. on October 8th. The bus ticket per person is $2.99 plus tax, and that all the meals, festival entry, and hotel and stuff are on your own. We've got all kinds of instructions for that. Look, here they go! Woo!
We're gonna have so much fun.
Yes, can't wait. So these ladies are your hosts for the bus tour. They are going to be the bus tour guides. They will be your joke tellers, your tour operators, your They will be your
Games.
snack passer-outers.
Yes.
There's going to be homemade
Lots of
cinnamon
surprises.
rolls. And surprises, all kinds of fun stuff. So it's just going to be pretty amazing. So
gonna be fun.
International Quilt Festival, Marla, why have you always wanted to go?
Because I've never went.
Yes, and so and you're and it's cool because there's this. It's not just a quilt show, but they also bring in top teachers from across the world to
Right.
teach workshops. And the cool thing about these workshops is they bring in all these big sponsors, so you don't have to travel with your sewing machine to take these classes because Brother, Bernina, Janome, all the big people sponsor classrooms, and so if sewing machines are required for classes, that's typically included. We are ahead of the game here because the Quilt Festival class schedule has not been promoted yet, so we don't know what classes that are going to be there, but we just know they're going to be good because every year they're good. If you get to be a teacher at the International Quilt Festival, that means you are above snuff. You are whatever those sayings are.
Yes.
Deanna, why are you so excited to go?
Because Marla conned me into it.
Marla, how are you into it just like any good friend?
I think it's going to be cool to see the quilts on exhibit.
Yes.
And by the way, they've already opened it up to enter quilts. So wouldn't it be cool if someone that went with us had a quilt that they entered? But someone
it could
entered
be.
one. Wouldn't that be neat?
Yes, it would be
Yeah.
cool. And there are quilts like Jan Hutchins is from Sedgwick, Kansas, and she is a professional free motion quilter. She is highly regarded in
We've
the
seen
international
her
quilt
quilts.
world.
Yes.
Mom and I have seen her quilts at the International Quilt Festival, so I hope she'll have an entry in. But there's art quilts there, there's machine quilts, there's hand quilts, there's challenge quilts. I mean,
Teresa said she wants to go. Teresa.
yes, so it's going to be really exciting. So it's just really wonderful. So how you find out more information about this is that you're going to go to beehivequiltshop.com and you're going to go to our all class list, and you will find the International Quilt Festival bus trip there listed. It's towards the bottom of the list because we have not planned classes out to October. But it's in October, so you're going to scroll through there. We want you to get signed up as quickly as possible because, one, we know this bus tour is going to fill up. We can have 54 people on the bus, and so that just means that there's 54 lucky people will get to go.
Yes.
We did get one of our great Beehive friendships is with Bluebird Machine Quilting. Like, I don't feel like friendship is quite enough, but like, anyway, we just
Family.
love Annette. Yes, she's a part of our family, and her quilt retreat group is also just a part of our family. And so they might have already told Annette's group about this. This is like a dry run last week.
Sneak.
So we already know that their group is very excited about it. So we already know
Some
there's
of them have already started.
there's a
signing
couple
up.
people that have a head start on you if you're just watching. But there's again
still
there's
room.
54 lucky people that are going to get to go. There will be there'll be a drop-off sign-up point in Oklahoma in Tonkawa. So if you are one of our friends from Oklahoma, there'll be another place where you can get on the bus and get off the bus.
Driving up here.
Instead of driving up here. We're working on some other details because our bus will be leaving at 7:30 in the morning here. So we're working on a list of overnight accommodation options for people if you're driving maybe something like 2 or 3 hours to get here. But of course, I love waking up early and just you get a good cup of coffee, you get, some sugar in your system. You can drive 3 hours. You can wake up at 4 in the morning. No. But anyway, we're looking at some overnight accommodations for the night before because we do know we have a lot of friends from Southeast Kansas and Western Kansas that are interested in coming.
And we can start the party early.
Yeah. So there's all kinds of good information on there. The stuff is going to include lots of good things. We're going to make a more detailed YouTube video that'll have some other great instructions in there. But if you sign up, what is it, by
April 1.
April 1.
April Fool's Day. We're not kidding.
Yeah, not kidding. Before tax day, but April Fool's Day. If you get signed up by April 1st, you're going to get a $30 coupon to use here at Beehive Quilt Shop in October after you have come back from the bus trip or,
Right, they
Through
have
the end of the
all
year.
the rest of the
Through
time
the end of the
clear
year.
the end of the year.
Yes.
So there is a $30 incentive on the table. We basically have just put a $20 bill and a $10 table. As soon as you give us money, like, this is yours again, you just have to make sure you come to the bus tour. And then, that'll be fun. So that's pretty exciting. But it's just, it really is going to be a lot of fun. If you didn't know, we had a bus tour that we did 2 years ago for the All Kansas, All Nebraska Shop Hop. And it was super fun. I got to go on that bus tour and it was a great time. Like we had so much fun. So met people from across, multiple states. We had this fun group from Newton. We had all these different pockets of people, and we really got to know each other, and it was a lot of
People who
fun.
have the same interests that we do,
Yeah.
and that you do.
Yeah, so it's just going to be so great to be able to go on this as an educational adventure, as an art quilt adventure. It's going to be great. Are there any questions, Mom, that are popping in?
I have an answer.
Oh, wonderful. Katie's just
So,
she's
asking
going there.
for links. A lot of people say they're going.
Yay!
The links will be on the website where
Yep.
you can link to. We have a block of rooms reserved at the Marquis Marriott in Houston, which is
Nice hotel.
swank.
Yeah.
It is connected to the convention center, so the beauty of that is you can come and go as you please. The Huh?
It has a bar.
It's a bar.
Marla
That was one
actually
of my
has-
top priorities.
has two.
To go
I
relax.
think it has an in-house Starbucks or a good coffee shop. I think
And there's
as
a
well.
lot of places within walking distance as well.
including the Phoenician grocery store, which is where Mom and I basically live when we go to Quilt Market. We're like at this Greek grocery store, or we're at the Quilt Market, and
good.
There's
it's
also
amazing.
a fabulous Mexican restaurant really close to
Oh,
the
yeah.
convention center.
Yeah,
And
but
they'll
really
tell
just
you
live
all
at the
about
grocery
it.
store. Just
Yeah.
live there.
So
Have
we'll
all your
have
meals
links
there.
on the
It'll be fun.
website. So get signed up. The Quilt Festival is open 10 to 6, beginning on the 9th through the 12th. So you can come and go as you please. We are really looking forward to this. It's
And
gonna
they'll
be
have
fun.
3 full days available to go to the
Yes.
quilt shows.
Thursday,
So
Yeah,
Friday,
9th,
and
10th,
Yes.
and 11th. Those 3 days, those are 3 full days, 72 hours. We're going to be in Houston, soaking up all this great inspiration.
And I don't know if Dana mentioned the where we're staying and the event center is connected, so
Yes.
you never have to go outside. You can just
Oh, by the way,
walk through.
when you go out and look at the link for the hotel, you see this blue outline of Texas. That is the lazy river that they have there.
Yeah, so
fun.
bring your
Oh,
swimsuit.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, bring your swimsuit.
We can have
It's kind of cool looking.
everybody from
Yes.
Wellington.
Yeah.
Gabe said, well, what else would you expect from Texas?
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's pretty cool.
Yes.
in the hotel, after they sign up for the program, they will get an email from the hotel.
So
we will give
We'll
you
give them-
instructions.
we'll give you
the hotel
instructions.
stuff is not confusing, but we're going to give you instructions for that separately.
After
so
you
just
sign
get
up.
signed up.
Correct.
So this $299 plus tax is that's your group bus that you're paying for your bus transportation to get down to Houston, and some goodies and things like that. And those other details will be separately. So and that's all on the poster. More information will come out. We can email you that also ahead of time while you're researching.
Or they
you
can
know.
call if they have questions.
yeah.
Yep.
And I think the key is this is the transportation cost to get down there with our goodies included. The cost to get into the event and the hotel and meals are all on you.
Yeah, so you're
So-
you're encouraged to have just have a hotel room to yourself.
Yeah.
You can have you and a friend. You can get real cozy and share queen beds together because that is just fine. I believe most people, So so that's the other cool thing. But it'll all just work out really
Yes.
great. So
If you have questions, call.
Yes. Yep. So
Sign
Dana,
up.
Marla is these two lovely ladies. So Marla is the woman who cuts majority of our fabric kits here at Beehive Quilt Shop, which is so wonderful. Dana is the one who does all the quilting. She does classes. She does all kinds of amazing stuff. Both of them are the great personalities that are going to be on the bus trip, taking you to this really amazing, at least first in a lifetime experience of going to the International Quilt Festival. But my guess is you will want to go back again. But Mom I don't know what she's going to say.
Well, I think you need to let them know that when you were just a baby, not even one, Anna Rose got the opportunity to go because we had a great aunt down in Houston, and I was a quilter then, and Nick had a job or something. Anyway, I bundled Anna Rose up, and we took an airplane from Denver down to Houston, and she got to experience the Quilt Festival as a young child, and look what it did to her. It gave her all kinds of inspiration.
Yes, so it is. I do enjoy telling people when I go to quilt guilds and tell like my story because they're like, "How did you learn to quilt, or when did you go?" I was like, the gal who babysat me from birth till when I was, about almost 18 months, was a quilter that found Mom at a quilt guild meeting. I was the only baby she watched, and I was taken to the International Quilt Festival. So as a young child, I have been surrounded by fabric and quilters and quilt guilds and art quilts. So this is just what your experiences are as a child can help influence who you are, but also if you weren't lucky enough like me to be there as a baby, take advantage of it now. We
Yeah,
need to get you
it
to the
is
Quilt
inspiring. It is
It
so
will be
cool.
a trip of a lifetime.
And we'd love for you to join us.
Many
It's
memories
so
will
much
be
fun.
made.
Yes.
And who are we? We're the Beehive.
We're the Beehive Quilt Shop. That sounded like a cheer for a football
Well,
team.
but just in
Just the
case
Super Bowl
anyone's
did happen.
watching
1,
later.
2, 3.
There we go. We'll work on that. But yeah, so Houston, here we come. October 2025. More information will come out again about that. But love all these sign-ups.
But
so.
make sure and get signed up so you get that free
Yes.
$30.
Yeah.
That's quite a deal.
Yeah, you got 6 weeks.
Thank you guys for doing
Go
that.
under your mattresses. Find your mattress money. It is worth it. So
Thanks for joining us.
yes,
guys.
thanks for joining.